Okay, viewers, hello, this is Heretic Plus, and welcome to episode 8 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We are back in Lake Hyrule, gonna take care of a few last-minute things before we head on to our next awesome dungeon. So you might ask yourselves, Heretic Plus, we're in Lake Hyrule, we ended there last time. Why didn't we just go over to our next destination like you said we would? Well, I'll tell you, viewers, because I have a bit of a story to tell. And this story, like all good stories, is about a girl. So it happened this morning, alright? And this girl, okay, just for some backstory, I've been in my Psychology 101 class in college for, about 3 months now. And there's this girl who sits to the right of me. Let's call her, and just about every other girl I ever talk about, all of their names, as far as you know, are Persephone. So her name is Persephone, let's say, alright? So she's been sitting to the right of me, so for the last few months, and she is just a 100% dead knockout. Man, she's hot, alright? And so, just to put things in perspective for you all, the entire time I was in high school, okay, I was almost never not dating somebody. Yeah. So, like, for the last 4 years, I don't think that I've spent more than, like, a month single the entire last 4 years. So, basically, what I mean to say to this, all those relationships, obviously, they didn't work out all the way. So, because I'm not still dating them now. Therefore, I've decided that I am not going to settle for anything less than a perfect 10. So this girl, I've never talked to her before. I don't even think I know her name. But I decided yesterday I'm going to ask for this girl's number, right? I'm going to interrupt real quick to get this started. This is the Lake Hyrule fishing hole, where we can fish. And if you catch a big fish when you're a kid, you can get a heart piece, so that's why we're here. I'll show you how to do that and such. It might take us a while, so I have time to finish the story. So basically, when there's okay, I skipped all that by accident, but I understand. I'll show you how to do it all. So we have a fishing rod. All right, so I'll just catch a normal fish just to start things out. So toss the fishing rod, and there's a fish there to the right. You can see he'll come over by it. The small fish are kind of easy to catch, so what you want to do is just, hold down the A button to reel it in, and then try and move the joystick so it resists what the fish is trying to do. If the fish starts jumping out of the water, you want to let go of the reel, or else he'll get away, basically. So there we go, we caught a fish really quickly. It's only a 2-pound fish, though, so no, we don't need to keep it. But the big fish always at least starts out in the very middle of the pond, over by where that central log is. If you can kind of see it sticking out of the water, that's where they like to spawn whenever you enter the lake. If you swim into the lake or scare them off, they can go wherever they want. So you got to be careful about that, okay? So I'll try and catch that. It might take a while. So back to the story. I decided, since I came up with my plan to only go for a perfect 10, like, I've just kind of decided that the girl for me, I probably just haven't met yet. Didn't go to high school with, have not even talked to in my entire life. Not a fish there yet. So, basically, I got the plan the other night. I am going to ask this girl for her number today. And so, I sit through all of class, fully conscious of how good she's looking over there next to me. The class ends. I go out to leave. I'm going to ask her after class. There's that fish to the left that we want, I think. I'm going to ask her after class, and what happens? I turn out, walk to the left to kind of, walk kind of slow so she can catch up, then I can talk to her, and she goes right. So we go opposite direction. So, I kind of try, I go, oh crap, she went the wrong way, or I went the wrong way, so I try and, go after her, but at this point she's too far ahead, and I'm not going to run to go talk to her. That would be weird, so I'll just have to wait till Thursday, because it's a Tuesday-Thursday class. So until then, I am going to have to just be okay with Ocarina of Time. But Ocarina of Time is all I need. Not really. I do like the ladies. So yeah, that's what's going on in my love life right now. Have no idea what her name is, but come on, fishy. Come on. It's enticing. It tastes good. Look at it. Look at it. It's calling you. It's calling you. Son of a bitch! Yeah, this can take a lot of time. I would recommend, though, just keep trying to cast it at the fish right by it, because it'll always notice the reel at first. When the bait first goes down, the fish will notice it, basically. And then it'll have the most chance to wanna grab the lure. So you wanna wait until, if you just wait a while, he'll swim away like that, and he'll kind of lose interest. And at that point, I would just start over. So I'll try one more time, and if I can't catch it, I'll just skip until we do have this fish. I'm gonna call this fish Moby Penis. Moby Penis, the fish. That's what it is. I'd call it Moby Dick, but let's face it, everyone saw that coming, you know? It's like that wonderful joke, you know, what's long and hard and full of semen? And of course you're gonna say, a submarine! But no! See, the true answer to get laughs is you say, what's long and hard and full of semen? And they're like, what? And you say, a penis! Right? Because that's actually really hilarious. I do it all the time. Alright, viewers, so I will be back when I am catching this fish, so I will see you then. Okay, guys, I got it. This is it. I know for a fact this fish is the right one. We've got to catch it, though. Oh, if I drop it now, I'm going to be so upset. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This has got to be over 10 pounds. It's the biggest one in the entire lake, in the entire pond. Remember, let go of the reel if it jumps. I think we got it. We got it. We got it. Yeah! Heretic Plus with the win. Wow, this is a real lunker. Let's see, it weighs 10 pounds. Do you want to keep it? Like, fuck I do. Of course I want to keep it. Alright, this fish took me about, maybe 15 minutes at most to catch. Probably about 15 minutes. It really didn't want to pay attention for a while. Like I said, it's better to just keep throwing it again than to let it wait, because every time you throw it, it'll pretty much get the fish's attention, at least for a little while. What do you want? Weigh my fish, buddy. And yes, that is filled with all of the metaphors that I mean it to. Whoa! This fish is huge. It looks like a new record. It weighs at least 10 pounds. Seriously. Okay, here's your prize. And we get an awesome piece of heart. So we have 2 of those now. Another step closer. You have to give him his rod back before we leave. If you just try and walk out, he'll yell at you, and he won't even take your rod and let you go. So he says, come back when we're older. The fish might be bigger too, you know, so maybe they will. I don't know how that works. That's kind of cool. If you throw them in the rocks, they just sink. If you throw the rock in the water, it just sinks, excuse me. Alright, so that's the last thing that we actually have to do here in Lake Hylia. We fished all night. We spent all night fishing. So our next stop is actually, I'm going to see you guys over by Kakariko Village. Not in Kakariko Village, by it. So I'll see you there. Okay, viewers, I am back here by Kakariko Village. And we're actually not going to go up the stairs. If we come over here, there's actually one thing I want to pick up first that I figure we're so close, I might as well show you this before we move on to the next area, you know. Just to save time and trekking all the way back here later. So, you want to come all the way over here across the water, and there's this little alcove type thing. I'll go ahead and make it day so you can see better. It's kind of hard to see on my recordings when it's at night, and I understand that, so I'll make it day. There you go. So we're going to go up through this area, and this sign here, it says, Zora River, watch out for the swift current and strong undertow. So this is the start of a new area. We cannot actually journey through here yet. As you can see, all those rocks block our way. We'll need something from the second dungeon to get through all of those, which we'll have quite soon, don't worry. And of course, this frickin' owl is gonna talk to us again! Hoo-hoo, looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, Link. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Yeah, shut up. I can't even get through there yet. Okay, Owl? Don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. Alright, so he's gone, and then, but what we came for, we can't go through here yet. But I didn't just bring you along for the scenery. In this tree, if you roll into it, and if you don't miss, a Skulltula, ow, a Skulltula falls out, who, this is very important. This is our 20th gold Skulltula, I believe. Yeah, so now we can go get our second prize. Now, this is actually really good, because in the game, you could argue that there are, like, 9 real dungeons, 11 if you kind of count some of the mini ones. And we're only after the very first dungeon, and we already have 1/5 of all the Skulltulas in the game. So that's really good for where we're at right now. Once we get the item in the second dungeon, we should be able to bump up past 30 pretty easy. And then once we get the item in the third dungeon, we should be able to get close to 50 by the time we reach mid-game. So that's really good timing on our part. So head up back the stairs to Kakariko Village, and this time we are moving on. There's nothing else to do here really that I'm gonna show you, or anywhere else hardly in the world. We've done just about everything in these long 8 episodes of errands and collectibles and heart pieces and Skulltulas, but enough of that shit. We're going on with the main story. So head up here, and for the first time we are journeying up Death Mountain. You don't need the Hylian shield equipped yet. You will soon. I'll tell you when to equip it. So up the path we go into the mountains. Nice. So this is the Death Mountain Trail. It's pretty expansive. Cool. So these enemies here are called, what are they called again? Red Tektites. They're like 4-legged water spiders, pretty much. You can slingshot them if you want. They jump, though. That can make things difficult. See, it's kind of hard to hit them. You gotta hit them when they're not jumping, basically. But they drop so many hearts that you should be fine no matter what you do, you know? So another one here. What's up, buddy? What's up, bud? Ah! You son of a bitch. Goodbye. There's 3 or 4 on the trail. Goodbye. Like a boss. Like a bass. Speaking of fishing, like a bass. Ow. I wonder if we use the Deku stick, if we have enough range to hit it better. Not really, kind of. We one-shot it in any case. Alright, so there's a heart piece up there you can kind of see. We can't get to it yet. This sign over here, though, is pretty important. It says, Dodongo's Cavern, don't enter without permission. Well, we couldn't enter if we wanted to because this big rock is in the way. All these rocks, though, we could use some hearts. I don't know why all these rocks have so many hearts. Actually, I do know why, and I'll explain that in a minute. It's kind of a funny reason why they've done this. So you can go ahead and talk to this guy, and what is he? What? I am one of the Gorons, the stone-eating people who live on Death Mountain. Look at that huge boulder over there. It blocks the entrance to the Dodongo's Cavern, which was once a very important place for us Gorons. But one day, many Dodongos suddenly appeared inside the cavern. It became a very dangerous place. On top of that, a Gyarados in black armor used his magic to seal the entrance with that boulder. If you want to hear more Goron gossip, head up to our city. Goron City is just a little way up the trail. It won't take much longer to get there, even on foot. Yeah, so these are kind of like mole people. They're real happy fellas. They're all like hippie sumo wrestlers, pretty much. But they actually eat rocks. Yeah, so that basically explains... That explains why all their rocks have so many hearts in them if we need them, is because they literally eat them to stay healthy, you know? That's what they do to stay alive. They eat rocks. Kind of odd, but so we'll keep going up the trail. It's not really very long, at least not this part at least. And much of Death Mountain we can't even get to yet until we have a special item. So what's up? They say that a beautiful fairy lives on top of Death Mountain. what a place for a fairy to choose to live. Like, why would a wonderful, a cute little fairy, you know, Goodwill, why would she live on Death Mountain? Of all places. She must not like visitors very much. But, yeah, so this is about the halfway point once you get here. Even closer than that. Watch out for this Goron. He will... Wow. Okay, he'll do that. So, watch out. Oh boy, actually for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and equip the Hylian shield. I think that can protect us from that in the future. I didn't know that he would curve that much. I think he kind of aims for us, actually. He doesn't mean to. It's just how the game was scripted, I guess, that they kind of try and make that dangerous. So back up the trail. You can avoid all of those Tektites if you want to. There's really no reason to fight them. So back up the mountain trail. Here's a Goron. Watch out! Okay, yeah. Well, because we had the shield equipped, we could have blocked it either way. The Hylian shield, when you're a kid, pretty much blocks all damage you could ever take. You won't take any damage at all, pretty much. It'll defend everything. You can't really attack back very well. And you can't move while you're blocking, but you're pretty much impenetrable to everything. So this is it. Goron City with the very iconic track of music. I kind of like it. Break it down. Bow, bow, bow. What's up, Goron? Oh, I'm so hungry. Everyone feels faint from hunger because of the food shortage in the town. We are in danger of extinction. It's all because we can't enter our quarry, the Dodongo's Cavern. We Gorons live on a diet of rocks. And the most delicious and nutritious rocks around are found in the Dodongo's Cavern. But that seems like ancient history now. We've become such gourmets that we can't stand to eat rocks from anywhere else. Sigh. I want to eat the top sirloin rocks from Dodongo's Cavern. Huh, sirloin rocks. That's kind of odd. Anyway, I'll show you this real quick. Walk over here. Be careful not to fall off. Okay, we fell off. That's okay. I'll show you later. What's really important is down here anyway. You can come up here. Go ahead and then talk to this Goron here. He says, Big Brother has shut himself up in his room, saying, I will wait here for the royal family's messenger. Well, since we have a special song... Zelda's Lullaby, we can get in. Ironic that the royal song that, like, everyone knows is actually the song they use to put their daughter to sleep. But, okay. Kind of funny. I like to imagine that every time we play it, just randomly Zelda falls asleep wherever she's at. That sounds kind of entertaining to me. But, so in we go to what is basically the Goron throne room. And here he is, the big boss of the Gorons. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by a sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face, now! Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's Cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers, starvation, and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers. So he's pissed off because things are not going his way. But do you remember back when I said that we needed to go back and see Saria to learn that song? Well, aside from the heart piece we could get and such like that, it comes in handy here. You can play it for him. And he loves it. It makes him go crazy, basically. And that is the most hilarious dance of all time. I really just want to show up at a club and do that. Whatever the music is, just do that. That looks great. I don't know what that move would be called. The flamingo sprinkler, maybe? I don't know. Oh! Come on! Come on! Hot! What a hot beat! Woo-ah! Yeah! Yahoo! Yeah, so that... Seal that in your mind, viewers, because that is completely strange for Goron to do. Kind of funny. Hey, what a nice tune! Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. I am the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire, too? The spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not going to give it to you just like that. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I'll give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this for anything in particular, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower using A. So he gives us an engagement ring. I mean, a Goron bracelet, which is for them is probably like a ring, but basically we can wear this and it boosts our strength a little bit. Now that we have this, we can do things like, I believe we can pick up pieces of grass. We couldn't do that before. But more importantly, we can pick up bomb flowers, which we really need to get through the Dodongo's cavern. So, yeah. That is all the time I have for this episode, viewers. I hope you... Wait! No! What am I saying? We have more time. I spent all that time fishing. That we probably have a good deal more time left. In that case... there's a couple of things to do here in Goron City before I call off the episode. First things first, you want to go back into the throne room. I should not have left, but I thought the episode was going to be over anyway. Oh, and this is kind of funny here. If you read this, it says, you're standing on a soft carpet for guests. It feels so plush under your feet. So plush. So plush indeed. Come over here. And this is the only lit torch in all of the village, or one of the two. So you want to light a Deku stick. They're kind of rare in this area, but the pots inside of his throne room have a couple of them. So yeah. If you light all the torches in this room, it makes that pot start to spin. And this opens up a lot of possibilities for us. But before that's done, come over here and knock those bomb flowers off the wall. And that will open up this little area, which is in fact the Goron Shop. So you can talk to him, and he sells bombs. But we can't buy bombs yet, unfortunately. As well as this, a Goron tunic. We cannot use this yet. But later in the game, we'll get one of those. A potion, stuff like that. Nothing really important. Just to point out that that's there. Most of the shops in this game we'll never use for anything really, so keep that in mind, viewers. So up we go. Now you see, before there was like a pot or like a lid on top of this. There no longer is anything. So what we want to do is throw a bomb through the top of it. You grab it like this from a bomb flower. That's what those are. They're bomb flowers. And if you watch my Darksiders LP, oh, we missed. If you watched my Darksiders LP, the exploding little bomb flang thingies are just like bomb flowers. That's why I said, you know, they're pretty much bomb flowers. But yeah, basically, if you throw it in, oh my goodness, missed again. The pot will start to spin. There's a face on all three, I guess, sides of it, and if the face lands on a smiley face, there we go. If it lands on a smiley face, we'll get something awesome. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so there we go. First try. If it lands on a smiley face, we will get like 25 rupees, and more importantly, a piece of heart. So that's 3. We almost have our 7th heart, which is really good for this point in the game, by the way. Most guys will only have about 5, maybe even 4 if they really haven't done any heart pieces at all. This area is pretty cool. Do you hear that interesting tune? Well, if you blow up these rocks... Ah! There you go. If you blow up these rocks, you can walk through here. And we're back in the Lost Woods. There's kind of a shortcut here. which will come in. It'll really come in handy later on in the game. Go ahead and go back through it now, though. Yeah, so that's kind of cool that that's there. It's really cool how this game includes a lot of shortcuts, you know. Later on in the game, you don't really need shortcuts anymore, but for now, they're really nice, you know. So let me think. What else can we do here? That guy's rolling around. Don't worry about him yet. We will deal with him later on in the game. But for now, there is all these exploding walls. This can actually take quite a while because the bomb flowers take a long time to explode. And there's quite a few of these walls. It's like one of those Russian dolls, you know, where like there's like 4 dolls inside of, oh crap, you know, where there's like 4 dolls inside of 4 dolls. Will this work? Oh, that didn't work that time. Well, generally the shield will protect us from things like that. That time it didn't for some reason, but what are you gonna do? Alright, one more. One more. There we go. So what is up, Mr. Goron? I'm working on something really cool right now, but I think it's going to take a while. If you can wait 5 or 6 years, it should be ready, okay? So this Goron is absolutely gigantic, man. I don't know how he fits. Just like laying there, I guess, but yeah, he says if you come back in 5 or 6 years, we don't have time for that. This LP will be done in less than a month, probably. So wow, can't take that long to do it, but so, let me think. The last thing that I'm really gonna do in this area, we want to go upstairs for, and I'm not sure if we can do this yet, by the way. This area is very dangerous. Watch out. At this point in the game, you will die in that lava pretty quick. Later on, we can deal with that room, but for now, we can't. Can't do it. We just don't have it in us. Yeah, we can't do that part yet. I wonder. If we make it night, we might be able to get something else here. I'm not sure if we can get it at this point in the game or not. But let's find out. So we're gonna head back upstairs. I think all these cave paintings on the wall are kind of funny. You know, all the Gorons are dancing. You know, they like to dance. That's why they liked. That's why they liked the Saria song. You know. Alright, so if it's night, I think we might be able to get something over here. I meant to show you something over here anyway. Son of a bitch! Okay, gotta go back up the frickin' stairs. I don't care, Navi. What do you want? What do you want? Let's go inside the Dodongo's cavern using a bomb flower. Yeah, that's what... I think everyone kind of guessed that, Navi. Ah! I was a hit and run! Hit and run. Alright, so head it back up this way again. Alright, so this is our second attempt. If we go slow, we should be able to make it. You know, if we fell from here, we really could hurt ourselves. Like in real life, we'd probably faceplant and die. Especially, like, what if you fell inside the thing down there? That'd be bad. You're in my way. Okay, good. What's up, sir? How's it going? Hey! It's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. I just said that. If I'm not mistaken, you came out here to eat the red stone. Well, too bad. It's not here. What? That's not why you're here? You're looking for a spiritual stone? You must mean that delicious-looking red stone that was once displayed here. I was so hungry that I thought it would be okay to just give it one tiny little lick. That's what she said. So I snuck out here, but it was already gone. I think Big Brother took it away. He always says that everyone is after that red stone. Big Brother has shut himself up in his room saying, yeah, So basically, that's how we would have found out originally where it's at. This is where they used to make it stand. Okay, so it's not here yet. Later on in the game, there'll be something on the other side of this, something on the other side of that thing there that we're going to want to use. But for now, viewers, this is the end of episode 8. Thank you so much for watching. Got a decent amount of stuff done. We are about to have our 7th heart. We'll get it in the next episode, and then also in the next episode we will start the 2nd dungeon to grab the 2nd stone that goes right there, because where's Link without his stones? We got the Goron bracelet, bling bling all around. So yeah, tune in next time for that. And until next time, eat some tacos, tune in, watch me get freaked out playing Amnesia, watch me play some XCOM, and I'll see y'all next time.